Daniela, come. We want to make sure that you don't spoil the name of Narok County.
Absolutely.
Narok County is good.
Kenyan people are lovely. I don't want to spoil their name.
So just hang in there. This is the lawyer.
Okay.
You guys will work with him. His name is Lel. So he's going to take care of Daniela, because Daniela has filed a formal complaint.
Okay.
And then I've seen pictures of you bruised in your eye. So we're going to make sure you get medical support.
Thank you so much.
So he will, he's going to go with her to the doctors. They've been given a document.
Okay.
So we'll ask for you to be given the same document.
Thank
They
you.
don't give it to you today, they'll give it to you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, sir. Thank you
So
so
should be
much.
fine.
Thank you very much, sir.
You will go to court in the morning.
And is he staying here tonight?
He might end up staying here tonight if we can't get him out, but we are still trying to get him out.
Okay.
Yeah. But the thing is that you have a lawyer now. You
Yes.
should be fine.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Alright. So you'll be fine.
Thank you.
Take care,
very
man.
much. Thank
Man,
you.
go through shit.
I know.
Hang in there. Alright?
Thank you.
Be good. You've got a good woman who takes care of you.
And you're a good man, sir.
Thank you.
Takes
Thank
care
you.
of his
Thank you.
toys.
My name is Danielle Olivier. I am a tourist here in Kenya. I'm traveling with my partner Amarildo Corti. We have been doing an African trip. I come to Narok on the way from Masai Mara. We are traveling to Nairobi, and we are making our way to Arusha to see my family. I have been traveling for 4 hours and stopping in Narok because we had a flat tire. We needed to fill up and get that fixed, so we stopped at a petrol station to fix the tire, and then to another petrol station to be able to fill up with gas. When we stopped at the petrol station, we parked in a little car parking area. I didn't have any money on me, so I stopped the car. I walk across the road to the bank to get some money, and then I go into the ATM booth. Upon going into the ATM booth, a gentleman followed me into the booth itself and assaulted me. I have been shaken. I've been told that I need to move my car, that it's move your fucking car, you bitch. He pushes me again. I say, sir, don't touch me, please. Please go away. I am very afraid. He runs off out of the ATM. I go immediately back to my car and tell my partner what has happened. He goes and speaks to the gentleman, and the gentleman and him start a fight. I see the scuffle. There are lots of people. We have seen the gentleman, the Indian man. He picks up a pylon and tries to stab my partner. He then picks up a gas canister, tries to throw it at me, and then him. We are fearing for our lives. We try and break up the fight every time he wants to come back and hit us. We then run to the car to get away. We are fearing for our lives. The man is coming after us with we don't know what. He's trying to harass the car and myself. We drive away in fear. I have reported the matter now to the police station, yes. We haven't been told a lot. We've been held. There are no policemen here who have given us names or badge numbers or anything. We've asked to write a statement. We are not able to until today, which is 3 days later. We've been refused water and food. We've been harassed by the policemen with guns everywhere. They have said they have locked Mario Samarildo up without any charge. He has not been given food or water for 24 hours, and we have been given no information. We just want to be able to get him out and to go home.
As a matter of fact, I received several phone calls. I received a few phone calls from the US, from South Africa, from Australia, of a couple, tourists who were traveling in Narok, and that they were arrested. So upon my own inquiry, I came to understand that there is a gentleman who was assaulted by a known fellow called Munir. And if you remember very well, this is a guy who about 10 years ago was arrested with about over 1,000 rounds of ammunition, with about several guns, and that case has never been sorted out. And so when I heard that it was him, of course the first thing that came into my mind was that I have to protect the interest of Narok County. We depend on these tourists. When they come to Narok, we have to make sure that they have a very good place to be able to come in. So when I came here, I found a very young couple, very young kids, a little girl and a young boy. And apparently the girl tried to file a complaint. The OCS refused. I had to intervene with the lawyer to make sure that the girl is allowed to file her complaint, you know, and also record her statement. So when that happened, it actually beats the question as where justice, if justice is only one-sided. So what I want is that if both these people got into a fight, both of them should be taken to court. So now they should go out there and arrest Munir, arrest the other fellow is already in, let them meet in court. And I'm sure if the young girl is saying the truth, that she was also assaulted while getting money from the ATM, we can get the evidence footage from Cooperative Bank. Because Narok is a very peaceful place, and we don't want a small incident affecting the tourists who are visiting this county. This county is very important. We depend on tourists. One of the biggest challenges that I found, which I find it completely ludicrous, is that one person who is known to be a person who is a thug, how can you be caught with over 1,000 rounds of ammunition, with guns, and you're still working free? That petrol station is even in a very terrible place. In fact, we'll follow up with NEMA to ensure that that petrol station is removed there. The parking does not belong to Munir. The parking belongs to the county government of Narok. So what we want is justice. We don't want any sort of nonsense. I have spoken to the county commander, but I'm very disappointed, I have to say that, because this guy seems to be afraid of this fellow called Nani Munir. We want people to be peaceful here, my friend. We want people to live here and nobody is above the law. If you're caught doing some monkey business, those areas are gone. Narok Sasa is a peaceful place for everybody to come and visit.
Marion is still in custody. They've refused to issue him with the P3 form. They are yet to record his statement. The lady has been issued with a P3 form. She's recorded her statements as part of investigations. The suspect is still in custody, although he's also a complainant. He's set to appear in court tomorrow. They have lodged an assault complaint. Marion also has an assault complaint against Munir. The lady was also assaulted. There are witnesses. The police do not seem to be keen to pursue his complaint or investigate his complaint. But we are working on that. Munir is yet to be arrested. The lady has been issued with a P3 form, which is yet to be filled by the doctor, but she's recorded her statements. Munir was the assailant. And when the boyfriend sought to confirm why Munir was assaulting the lady, Munir fought back. So there is a complaint also against Munir. The young man in custody also has physical injuries. He's not been accorded medical attention. They are yet to take down his complaints. He has a history. He's a known fellow in town. He's an influential businessman. I believe that is why the police are reluctant to act. But we are taking that complaint to the highest level possible.